these guys are dropping. You know the escape of blockchain technology is escape. I can guarantee you that one, let's say you are able to create a career path in the industry. Since I started working in the blockchain industry, no government has ever asked me anything about tax. They don't even know whether I'm working or not. You understand me? We don't have that kind of system to know, okay, this man, how did they take work? You understand? Because they don't care. It's not their business. So they can't even put eye into your own income. You understand? So you can create your life and your world the way you want it to be as a young person in this industry. You can aim globally acceptable standard of income. You know, your reward is as acceptable anywhere in the world. Nobody will come and be telling you that you're, how much is minimum wage again? 30,000. 30,000 in today's exchange rate is around $40 around $40. Around $40. That's what somebody will go to somewhere for 30 days, go and come back. Then for 30 days. You know, it's funny. I've seen people who are working for that amount, even less. You understand? They pay 20,000 naira. That 20,000 naira drop to 15 cents. Imagine that kind of thing. You know? So it's even better that you were sleeping, sir. So, you know, it's possible to create opportunity to earn good money. Why am I not following to argue about exchange rates? We're saying to the moon, naira, to the moon. Okay, because since they don't want to do the right thing, and the naira is just pumping. Yesterday, I think yesterday was 739 or 740. I'm not checking this morning. Maybe is that what? 737. So how not to be a risk of burden is you pay in dollars. You understand me? Let them keep mismanaging. There's no way somebody will say, it will eventually affect you. Yes, it will, but it's like you're walking, somebody is dragging you on yours. It can't stop you anything. Before the marketers, even the traders in the market, you even know that the price has increased. You don't buy the thing when you want to buy. You don't really exchange, buy and finish. Then you got the guy say, they say, so you're always ahead. That's the point. You understand? You're always ahead. You are getting in dollars. So before the effect of that increase will come to haunt you, you're already ahead. Okay, so don't be a beast of burden as a young person. Again, why you should seriously consider careers in blockchain technology. Africa lacks infrastructure. We don't have anything at all. Nothing. So instead of looking at it as a problem, look at it as a huge opportunity. Because for me, lack of legacy systems is one of the biggest advantages that builders and entrepreneurs can catch on. So if we want to rebuild Africa, we're not going to be rebuilding Africa with obsolete technology tools. We use technology tools of today, and that's blockchain technology. So instead of maybe you go somewhere, you encounter something and you want to complain, look at it as an opportunity. Consider how you can, leverage blockchain technology to tap into it. There are so many examples of people who are doing that. There are some, there's this other team out Africa that are doing land registry and creating opportunities for people on the blockchain to verify the ownership of their asset. And because they can verify the asset in an immutable way, they can now use that property to access loans, which is big. You go to somewhere and there are lands everywhere, land. People will get land. The only way they think they can get money is if they sell it. You understand? But if it is really valuable, why can't it become something that you can use to access what you need? But because there is no proper record, banks will not say, because of the land, they will give you money. They will want to. There's a property we're trying to rent in the island, and we have refused to pay for that property because we can't find the document at the land registry that tells us who owns it. We can't find the document. The search here has been going on for how many weeks now? Which means if you buy it or you rent it, something can come up tomorrow and you will now find that you're on one chance. So these are opportunities too. So when you encounter them, consider them as opportunities. So blockchain technology has potential to change every industry in the world. Then in the coming years, it will become part of our daily lives. I will not even be mentioning technology again. We'll be using them. It's like somebody coming to me and be mentioning, TCP/IP is really very good for us. You know, so what's TCP/IP? You know, so crypto-related jobs have come to stay. That's a fact. So people are already working in the crypto industry. They will keep working in the crypto industry, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So don't waste much more time than you have already wasted. African youth must embrace blockchain and crypto asset technology because they can gain global standard income, they can be in control of their future, they can be in control of their wealth, they can fulfill their dreams. There's nothing as fantastic as being in control of your money. If you're in control of your money, you're in control of your life. When I'm traveling, and I'm passing to the airport, and they'll say, declare how much will you get. I don't get anything. I don't get. The only thing I have is maybe my one ATM card in my pocket. I'll pass. You are not no BTA, no, I don't need that. No problem. Because anywhere I am, anywhere on earth, and I need money is just the easiest thing to get. So what could be better than that? I know years ago, I think there was one time I was in South Africa, and I was in a hotel. So that day I came up in the morning, I wanted to collect money. I carried my card to one ATM machine and I wanted to collect money. No money. I press, I went to another one. No money. I was not wondering what was the problem. And I went online and saw a recent news that Nigerian government have disabled all card operation for international transactions. I think, what is going to happen? That time I was not doing crypto, so it was more like an analog world. So what did I do? So I had to go to somebody else who is a Nigerian that lives in South Africa, and I'll transfer dollars to his account for him to be able to make some cash. So assuming that I don't know somebody like that, I saw somebody will just turn into Babiala or the foreigner. Imagine how you'll be behaving, you now start begging, all of a sudden you now become a destitute. But you have money, not that you don't have money, but what are you going to do? So being in control of your life begins with being in control of your money. Okay, so don't mistake that. So beyond being a blockchain developer, which most people are focusing on, there are other many career paths that are for non-technical people. So don't say that I don't know how to do. There are many other career paths that you could follow that can also be extremely profitable. So we'll look at some of them. Basic thing is that you must be eager to learn. Knowledge of blockchain technology is something that anybody can get. There's a course being offered by the University of Nicosia at Cyprus. It's an online course. It's free. You will go to that, you take that course for like 3 months. 3 months. It has 12 parts, 12 modules. I've always recommended people for that course. I took that course in 2016, and that was a course that opened my eyes. I met my friend here and our co-founder, Bayo. We met in that course, but I think he didn't finish that session. Okay, he missed the exam. He now took the exam next year. Okay, so it was fantastic. I think when we were doing that course, as at that time, I think we were just like 8 Africans that were running the course. It's extremely, if they tell you to pay $5,000 for that course, it's still cheap, but they are offering it for free. And the people who teach them are industry experts, anthropologists, mathematics, the people that these people are people who are industry voices. They are the ones that we are teaching those courses, and they are still teaching them today. I would recommend you go online, search for free MOOC digital currency course, University of Nicosia Cyprus. It's online, 3 months, then they will issue a certificate, and with that certificate is usually on the blockchain, so you can use that one self to get a job in a crypto company. But that will open your eyes more than any other thing that I feel you should know. Because they will assume that you don't know anything at all. So they start from the foundation. Okay? So it's not all about which crypto will I buy now that will do 100x. And you don't know anything else in the industry. You understand? So go get that course for yourself. I think there will still be another session before the end of the week, or probably starting on Monday. Okay. I don't know if it's still possible for any of you to still apply and join the Monday session. It's really, 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 really very enriching. You will never regret it. You will never regret it, and that will start you very well in your journey. Whether you want to be a technical person or not technical person, that course is the ultimate foundation for anybody. So, for you to get knowledge of blockchain technology, get good understanding of crypto technology, that is my number one recommendation. So, a couple of years ago, we tried to help some people to get into blockchain development. So, we did a survey and received about 650 responses from that survey. And we saw that a lot of people are interested in blockchain technology. That's just what I discovered from that survey. A lot of people are doing that. So we created an online resource called Blockchain Div 1000. And in that place, we have a library of resources where people can search for resources that they want to use in starting their journey in specific areas. Okay, so you can still go online and check blockchain1000.com and you'll be able to find resources there. So if you have zero experience in programming, you can start learning today. I recommend a website called sololearn.com. It's free. But one thing about SoloLearn is that they optimized their courses for even mobile devices. So whereas you say, I don't have a good computer, one day I will write an article on my tech journey, and I still have all the computers I've used over the years. I kept all of them. You understand? So some people they'll come and be telling you story that they can't, they need MacBook before they will start programming. I bought MacBook, this one here, I bought this MacBook just last year. And years I've been using HP products. And even this one said it was one asset like that ENS token that they gave us free token. Okay, I think they gave us, everybody who was willing to take the token got 100. And as at that time, the token was going for around $48 each. And that was around $4,800. But I didn't sell it until it got to around 80 or 79. And I sold it and I ran to where they are selling it. And I bought it like a big shot and walked out. It's damn too expensive. So if you say you want to learn how to code and you're waiting to get a MacBook before you start, or more you go wait for a long time, because you can need 1.8 million naira or 2 million naira first for just the laptop. That's a lot of money. Okay, so people who code don't have that kind of luxury. So you can start with even the phone that you have. Solar lamp can help you. Because you can learn it when you're in the toilet, while you're sitting down in the toilet seat and waiting to process, and just doing your stuff. You understand? So it's really nice, so you can check it out. Solar lamp is very, very, very easy to use, and they issue certificates too that you can attach to your CV when you complete the courses. So you can start with JavaScript, HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Then you move from there, because as long as you build something on the web, you still need these three things, and whatever you want to build in blockchain will still run. So you must need these three things. So blockchain typically adds an immutable layer of trust to the web application by being a distributed ledger that is a sample history of transactions. So when you bring in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, to add blockchain is just to connect it to a decentralized network. In traditional software development, you connect it to a database that is stored in the server. But in blockchain application development, you connect it to a network. So one node that has a record is what you need. So there's no database that you're going to be connecting locally or otherwise. So blockchain and cryptocurrency job market is the fastest in the world. I can guarantee you that. So the current market cap, well, we have come a little lower because of the dip. So billions of dollars are flowing in from venture capital firms. These are people who are seeing the future. If I tell you how many VCs that are roaming around in Africa looking for projects to put their money, there's so many. There's so many. Do you think they are fools? They're not fools. They may invest probably in maybe 10 companies, and maybe it's 2 or 3 that will do well. But what they will get from those 2 or 3 that will do well will be far more than what they spent in investing in the other ones. So many of them are pumping money. These are pumping mega bucks into the industry. The global market size is expected to grow from 3 billion, okay, this information. So we're looking at 39.7 billion in 2025. Okay, so that's huge. That's very huge. So when you look at some of these metrics, it will make you really know that you should pay serious attention to this industry. So who are the people hiring? Industries of all types, governments everywhere, they're hiring. Even Nigerian government, they're hiring. Startups, they're hiring. Technology firms, traditional tech firms, they're hiring. Then even legacy organizations are hiring. Okay, so the demand for people with blockchain skills is very high due to its many fields of application. looking to hire those who have the skills to navigate this new technology. So you can never say that you have a blockchain skill that is verifiable and you don't have a job. It's almost impossible. Even simple things like community management, community building and management, they pay real money. Okay? So which job roles are the hottest? Hottest of course are blockchain developers. I mean, the moment you can build an application and you have it in your profile and it's verifiable, they go to your GitHub account, you'll see that this guy is even active or more. You are gone. The offers are usually mind blowing. I won't forget this little boy that we brought into one of our events. I think he could joined us around 2019. The guy earns $10,000 a month. Small boy doesn't even have, never even reached to talk about marriage. So he's just moving around the world, carrying his laptop and go and work anywhere he likes. Can go and stay in Dubai and work, can go and stay in Rwanda and be working. Anywhere he likes, he will just fly and go and stay. It's just laptop, So it pays really good money. So blockchain solution architects. Blockchain solution architects. These are people who help to design blockchain projects and know the type of skills that are required to be able to successfully execute it, including having understanding of standards that should be maintained in what they are building. Typically, there are people who also know how to write software codes, but probably not actively doing so. But they also know if you write the wrong one, they tell you what are you talking in this area. They also have project managers. They have UX designers, UI and UX designers, quality engineers, legal consultants. Yesterday in the sessions that we had, we saw how lawyers were partnering to defend their roles. You need legal consultations very much in the industry. Then, of course, forensic experts. Blockchain developers with the expertise to help companies explore blockchain platforms are in high demand. Blockchain development might be the most marketable career path today because people are eager to realize all the benefits of blockchain technology. So, under non-technical roles, you can also have accountants who are now using accounting tools for accounting digital assets, public relation experts. No matter how nice your product is, someone has to put out the right words. Digital marketers, crypto journalists, ICO, advisors, data analysts, cryptocurrency asset consultants, crypto traders, and so on. Let's say for Nigeria now, we eventually have a standard regulation for crypto. Don't you know that big banks will be hiring crypto analysts to help them analyze assets that they will buy and bring it to their portfolio their way? That day is coming, so it's better you prepare yourself now. You also have 3D artists in demand, animators, storytellers, of course, legal practitioners, writers, compliance officers, auditors, and accountants. The pay is extremely high. I just mentioned that junior developers, people who just finished training and they are proof they can build decentralized applications, they can actually start in as much as 36,000 easy. That's approximately 3,000 per month, is it? Yeah, obviously 3,000 per month. That's already 2.1 million and above. Poverty will just weak for you, for your family. It's fantastic. I'm telling you, maybe it's only you that will get this job in the industry in your family. Your family don't survive, I'm telling you. if it's just you, can you imagine that? I just mentioned the minimum of 36, that's average of 3,000, which standard is 5,000 a month, you know. And that's big money, 3.5 million and above. 4 million naira. Sorry. This naira should just hit 1,000. Let's just rest it. It just pause there. So that it could be easy to be convert. You know? Oh Jesus. So the pay is high. So senior developers earn as much as $120,000 to $175,000. I mean, it's money is there. They collect it. You know? So it's easy. Better pay, remote flexibility. They don't even need to tell you come to so place. No story about visa and all this. Just stay where you are. You know, there are tools for managing teams from anywhere in the world. Just sit there and work. Very easy. Employee liquidity. You know, you can even move. In fact, you can work for different companies. I work for 3 companies. I'm open for another one too. Do you understand? Because your job as a roommate person is based on task. When you accomplish the task, nothing else now, you go and do something else. So if you prove that you can multitask and work this one, and work this one, nobody will tell you that we heard that you're also working for so and so company. And so did you stop me from doing your work? I mean, so I hope you're getting inspired with this shot. So how can you get your own share of all these that I'm talking about? How do you get your own share? So first of all, you need to get to that University of Nicosia Cyprus that I talked about is compulsory. If you were to be if I'm to mentor you, that's where you must start. You understand? You must start from there. So when you get trained there, you will get certified there. You get certified. Then you keep. If you run in the industry for 1 week, you become obsolete. It's so easy to become obsolete. So every day you just get yourself updated. If they hacked a protocol today, you got to know about it. You understand me? If a protocol just fucked yesterday into a new chain, you must know about it. If there's a new blockchain that just launched and it's so and so thing that is, you just have to know about it. You know, go beyond crypto that is close to 10,000x. Do you understand? I'm not in any way playing down on crypto. Do you understand me? But it's because a lot of people have this funny idea that it's only crypto that they can use to make money. And majority of them lose money instead of making money. There are very few people who you can say, okay, they are successfully trading and consistently being profitable. Things that will guarantee that, look, come rain, come shine, you pay. You understand? They don't run around to find who will give you money so that you try to see whether you will recover money we don't lose. Then you lose again. Okay, so love blockchain technology and crypto. Love them with all your heart. Then join a vibrant blockchain community like BNUG. We are on Telegram, private group, so you can't find it. You understand me? You cannot find it. Someone has to add you or send you.
Hello, sir.
So we have thousands of people in that community. Thousands. And what we do, we learn. And all of them are human beings, not robots. Because we don't share, from time to time we revoke our links and generate a new one. Because we just want people who are serious minded. We share opportunities with them. You don't know how many people who get jobs. There are some people who get jobs and I gave one lady a job that she was doing, she earns like $1,500. You know that this lady got admission to study in Portugal. and we still told her, continue your job and go to Portugal and go and be doing your masters too. You understand? That's how sweet the industry is. It's not like you are working in Lagos now, maybe in the bank, and you say you want to travel, and then say, okay, now. They just happily ease you out. They say, no problem, now just go now. It's not what you are working, there's no problem. The task that you should do, you do it, you still get paid. I mean, what can be better than that? So, join our community. Alright, so if you want to join the community, maybe you should just go to our Twitter handle, follow blockchain NG on Twitter, and I'm sure you get to see the tweet or the handle there, or you just scroll, you see any of the recent conversations that we have done. I'm sure you see a link there. You can follow the link, or we'll publish a fresh link. Is it? Okay, you can click on the community options and you get there too. Let me show you an insane reward system that I documented this thing, so I've been using it. I think in 2020, late 2020, there was a project I was working for, and we needed to get a developer to build a simple staking dApp for us. And the guy charged me $6,000 for the entire work. And as at that time, $6,000 was worth 12.76 Ethereum was 12.76. So I created the issue on GitHub and put the money for him on Gitcoin, so that he would know that, see your $6,000. So he did the job in about 2 months. I think 3 months was what he used in doing that job. At the end of the job, the money was 6,000, but at the end of that 6 months, it was down 70,204. You know, 6,000 item had 3x within 3 months of using that. Because Ethereum moved, of course, you know what happened in 2020 ending at maybe January to February 2021, sorry. So, when you work in crypto, this thing can easily happen. It can easily happen. Okay, so it may be, I know some of my friends who were working at Binance when the Binance was trading at $4 or so, thereabout. And they used to pay them in BNB. They were not paying them in USDT, so they used to pay them in native token or Binance BNB. So a lot of them will also, when they pay, they just sell. Some will also keep it. So you can imagine those who were keeping the BNB and one BNB got to like 750 or thereabouts in 2021. You can imagine the amount, just because you were prudent and you held it. So sometimes it can happen in crypto. Okay? It can happen. So going from zero to full stack hero would be something that you can easily achieve. Of course, I mentioned that you can start with the essentials and fundamentals, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And I have recommended SolarWorld. It's not my company. I found it because I was looking for where to learn. So I found it very useful. I recommend it. So you can go there, create your account, and start learning. It's free. Then, when you are done with that, you ask yourself a few questions. What do I want to do? Do I want to focus on front end, or do I want to focus on back end? Okay? When you want to focus on front end, you can easily, progress in that direction by learning some front end tools like Node.js, React, JavaScript, and Docker. Those are front-end tools. Then for, if you think that back-end, what does it mean to focus on front-end? What it means to focus on front-end is that, anything that has to do with user interface design, how it will look, that's UI design, and how you interact with it, how a user's experience with that application will behave as you use it. When you take your phone or you're on a laptop, somebody thought out where this button should be and where this button should be, which color should this one be, which size should this one be. All those things are front end, so how the thing appears. But someone else is focusing on the logic, and that's the back end guy. So he's doing a lot of logic. That's where in school they used to teach us mathematics. Usually is not useful in real world like that. But those who are doing back end, they use a lot of mathematics. The experience in maths is very, very useful for people who do back end development, because you need to utilize maths to solve a lot of problems going back. And that means you should get involved with Python, C#, C++, Rust, TypeScript, or Java, many other ones. Then there's also another type of back-end development that also is available in blockchain tech industry, and that's smart contract developers. Today is really easy because there are libraries of verified smart contract that you can easily bring into your project to do what you want to do. All you need to do is customize it and add a few things to make it do what you want to do. It's not really so difficult to begin your journey there. So where can you find crypto jobs? So I have a list like this. I'm going to build this